And yeah, and some of the things that have been said too. I guess I'll comment on that too. These are five very reputable, competent attorneys that I've practiced with for years, and I think it's shameful some of the things that are being done to these people. And I when I talked about problems with the media when this trial started, we're there in part, not fully, but in part because of grossly irresponsible handling of what comes out of this trial. I will tell you this. I'm going to think long and hard about live television, a trial again next time. I don't know. I've always been a firm believer in it because I think the people should be able to see what's going on. But when I see what's being done, it's really quite frightening. Frightening, that's the right word for it. But back to the subject at hand. And I've discussed my disdain for the rule. I'm not going to box you guys into accepting what I think is the better way, and I sense from the statements that have been made that I think that in some respects you may even agree with me that it would be better if the jury could. We're going to now have the jury will come down here to the courtroom, and everybody will be shooed out of here as they should be. And I'm not even sure. We're going to have to review the procedure that's been outlined. But they get to watch it once? Is that what the rule is?
I think they should be allowed to view what they want to view as often as they want to view it.
Subject to my other objection, I don't have a problem with them viewing it multiple times. At a certain point, I don't think that's,
I don't think that's
3 or 4 times, I don't have a problem to sit here and just keep playing it. I don't think that's the right way either. Then it's giving more emphasis to one piece of evidence.
Well, but sometimes there's one piece of evidence which is absolutely critical. And I talked about the Tsarnaev case. I talked about the attempted murder case that I had in here. And I don't know how we're going to police this anyway. And the other thing is when it is being policed and someone's watching them talk about it, well, can they freely talk? Which is what we want. We want freedom of expression between the jurors. And so as they watch these videos, and to me, if they want to watch it 100 times, that's them. If it were a bench trial, and I've said this before, if this were a bench trial, and I put in my decision that I thought that Exhibit 486 was critically important, but I didn't want to overemphasize concentrating on it, so I left with questions in my mind about it and decided I better not look at it anymore. I should get reversed. That's an outrageous thing. But that's what we're forcing the jury to do because of the disrespect that the courts have had in this country for the juries. These are intelligent people. They get treated like there was a time when the educated people in the town were the physician and the lawyer and maybe the school teacher and the preacher, and the rest of the people were farmers. So obviously they weren't as smart as those educated people, right? Wrong. That's never been the belief of the founders of our country. It's never been true. And I think these people are as competent as the educated people, and many of them are educated, to make these decisions. And that's where the founders of our country put the power, not with us.